All right. Welcome to the Beonair Network presents Women's History Month Spotlight featuring the lovely ladies I'm on this virtual call with. My name is Danny. I want you girls to take a moment to introduce yourselves. Let them know who you are, what you do. Go for it.
I'm Samantha Rosario. I am the education coordinator here at the Lombard campus. I also work alongside with Naomi and Danny in our social media team.
And Sam wears a lot of hats. She's the first face you see when you walk into the Lombard campus, and she's a point of contact, so we love her. I'm Naomi. I work alongside Sam with social media, like she said. And aside from that, I'm also an instructor assistant for the Spanish program here at the Lombard and Chicago.
So also many hats.
A little bit.
So would you girls say that you are the go-to people that puts out the fires on IMS campus on any given day?
I would say, we're one of
many.
Awesome. What about outside of IMS?
Well, I went to cosmetology school and graduated about 9 years ago. So I do hair outside of here. I also am a mom. I have a 10-year-old daughter, so I'm about that mom life.
I'm set to make an appointment with Sam to come to my hair at some point. Outside, so I was a student here actually at the Lombard campus, Illinois Media School in 2016. Since then I went on to do radio, have now transitioned to voiceover. And I also do modeling and the acting on the side.
I like it. You see, this is why I ask these things, because usually you get to know each other a little bit better, and then all of a sudden you guys are doing like things together. Like now you got a hair appointment. There you go.
Yeah. Throw that network.
All right, so for this spotlight, I definitely want to take some time for everybody to see what I see. What I see are two individuals that I've been working alongside with for some time now. And without you guys, we wouldn't be able to have the successes that we've been having in terms of our social media. So I want them, by them I mean the audience, to kind of get to know you guys a little bit better. So let's do that in the form of some rapid fire questions. I'm gonna start with money or happiness.
Happiness.
Oh, at the same time there. Yeah, you girls are in sync. What about morning or evening?
Evening.
I'm a morning person.
I'm not a morning person at all.
A night out or a night in?
Night in. Definitely.
I'm too tired to be outside.
Yeah.
You would have
I'm a
thought.
homebody. I am a homebody for sure.
Is it because of the weather in Illinois? Is that what it is?
No, I just like being at home.
Yeah, it saves lots of money and energy and effort.
Fair enough. By the way, you girls have answered 3 of the questions at the same time, given the same exact answer. So it's either a really good thing or a really creepy thing. But
It's our vibe.
all right, we're gonna see. I'm setting ourselves up for this one. All right, who run the world?
Girls.
There you go. You guys should be in a band.
Thank you.
Destiny's Child.
I'm Beyonce.
That's good.
I be Kelly. Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
Okay, so
I actually like personality.
You hear me? We
like
can take
Kelly
turns.
better.
See, we can swap.
Yeah,
Which
for
is
sure.
depending on the day.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why-
early shows is all you.
Yeah, the morning show. Right.
that's why I think that what we have going on works, because look at how you guys are saying it. Oh yeah, we could take turns being Beyonce or whatever the case. It leads me into some of the more in-depth questions that I want to start with. For the time that we've been working together, it's been a real collaborative effort. And I wanted to ask you girls, what made it a no-brainer since you've been contributing to social media together to do it collectively as a team, the way that you guys have successfully been able to do that, as opposed to maybe being in competition with each other, if that's even a thing?
I think it has a lot to do with personality, and we're both just kind, loving people that are supportive of everyone else. And so we just kind of both are on the same vibe, like, hey, nice to meet you. Let me get to know you and let me support you and help you shine.
It's like we want each other to win, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like one trying to outshine the other. It's like we want each other to win. So it's like if one of us are falling short in one thing, the other one steps in, no questions asked, and you know, vice versa.
I think it has to do with our character. That's our character, is we're people that like to see people succeed, and so like to just collaborate with each other to help each other succeed.
So do y'all like go around like the campus and you guys exude like that positive energy? Like, I want you to succeed.
Yeah. I actually have John Norton. He stopped me the other day and he's like, your presence is very bright. It brings a lot of joy. And I'm like, really? Because I don't interact with him like more than just like a, you know, little bit here and there. So yeah, we both, and Sam, like I always tell her, I'm like, it brings me joy to walk in. Like, she's kind of like my cup of coffee in the morning. It gives me extra pizzazz, because there's days where I am like, you know, I'm not a morning person, but on those days, walking in and seeing Sam like first thing when I walk in, it's just like, okay, it's a good day. I can handle it.
Why say something about you? Because you make my day when she comes here. If she's not here early enough, I'm texting her like,
right.
Where you at? You good?
Oh, gosh.
We love each other.
I think it shows. But it's cool. It's cool because you know, all jokes aside, it's made it so that this has been such a seamless transition for us to like take IMS to where it's at right now in terms of like how we showcase it on our social media platforms, and it wouldn't be possible without you girls, and I don't think it would be possible if you girls would be bumping heads or but would you say that is like a thing, like it could have easily been the opposite of what it is, and we're just blessed to have you girls be
I think then it just depends on character. Like, there are people that kind of vibe together and people who just aren't on the same frequency, and we were just lucky enough to both be of similar energy and similar kind of, again, character. Like, we're both lovers, not fighters, and so it's like perfect pieces.
We're both always willing to like jump in, you know, whenever anybody needs help. So.
I'm seeing that you're tying your answers into character traits. Any of it have anything to do with great leadership from your social media coordinator by any chance?
I mean,
I think he would want us to say that, but
perspective is everything. So, you know, whatever floats the perspective.
What is it? It's perception versus reality.
Oh. We're not seeing which side we're on.
Oh God. Okay. I walked into that one. But I had to try. All right. So, what advice would you give your younger self at this point? Sam, let's go with Sam.
I would say just to always stay true to yourself. Continue to always fight for what you believe in, even if you're fighting alone. I'm big on my faith, so I always say, like, just keep your eyes fixed on Jesus and trust his path. Even if you don't know where he's taking you, you just have to trust that, you know, where he's leading you is what's best for you, and that it'll all work out in the end, because it always does.
Yeah, similar to what Sam said, for me it'd be just love yourself. There's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations and questions that come along your path, and you just have to see yourself through and know that anything is possible. The future isn't fully written yet, so just kind of hold true to your desires for ourselves.
I like that. I feel like it almost seemed like a big sis, little sis moment. Even like, at least that's how I saw it. Like, I kind of pictured y'all like talking to yourselves, giving each other some genuine advice there. That's nice. That was nice. All right, on the subject of younger selves, and I say that because I feel like this is probably the time when we thought of things of the following. We've all, at some point, thought about superpowers, wanting the superpowers. If you had to choose between the two following superpowers, being invisible or flying, which one would you choose? Why?
I'm gonna fly.
Okay, I will choose fly with my eyes closed because I'm scared of heights.
Okay.
So I'll still fly, just won't.
A little cautious.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not so cautiously because if your eyes are closed, you catch. But it's okay.
Yeah,
You're
that's
still
true.
flying. Yeah, I like. I'm not necessarily like completely fearless of heights. My knees will still probably wobble a little bit, but I still choose to fly. I wouldn't miss out on the views. I need good views and a breeze, the wind in my hair.
See, I would do it just to kind of like go for it.
You're breathing.
Yeah, feel the breeze, but just
Feel the
miss
breeze.
the scenery, I guess. Just
It's okay. I'll describe it to you.
Thank
we can
you.
fly together, and
I can have an earpiece. I can have Right now, you're passing the tree on the right side.
It's a really big tree, and it's so green, Sam.
So this is exactly why we're doing this, because we had a meeting several weeks ago and it went something like this. So I was like, wow, like why aren't we like recording this whole thing?
We bring out through our true selves for each other.
There you go. I'm happy I'm here to be a part of it. And I like the answers that y'all threw out because I picked this question up from some psychological magazine that I read somewhere because I read those things. But anyways, more importantly, it stated that depending on your answer, says a lot about the character that you are. So had you girls said invisibility, it would have indicated that you are more of a reserved, maybe behind the scenes kind of individual. And that's gonna be a no because we're part of the social media branding team. Hello, we need to be flyers. So good answer. So we're a part of something huge. The Beonair network is putting aspiring media students in a position to be on the forefront and being the first choice of industry hires. What advice, given your experience working so far for what we do, would you give to students?
Advice I would give to students or potential students is that pretty much your desires can be fulfilled. Anything that you're interested in, learn about. I mean, that doesn't hurt to learn as much as you can. And whether you're a flyer or an invisibility, you get the experience of both. You can be in front of the camera or the microphone or behind it and run scenes in the background. There is just infinite possibilities in the media field here, and pretty much it's open for you to come and find out what your passion is, because it may be different than what you think.
And that's kind of what I was going to say too, is just that just go for it. Don't limit yourself while you're here. I know that sometimes we go in kind of with the desire to focus on one thing specifically, but then we find out in the process that we're actually passionate about this other thing. So the good thing about, I think, this school, in general, is that you do learn several different aspects, yes, while you're here, and that only benefits you. So make the most out of your experience here, learn as much as you can. I tell students all the time, like, stalk the teachers, ask them questions, like
pick up as many skills.
Yes, because like our teachers, they're so
they're
talented,
professionals.
yeah,
So they're knowledgeable industry professionals.
And I tell them you can learn something different from every single one of them. So make the most and get the best that you can out of your experience here.
And stalk the teachers.
And stalk the teachers. Stalk the teachers while you're in school, though,
campus,
not and of course, school related stalking,
For clarity, thank you.
Disclaimer.
I will.
Regarding your education solely. Please, I don't want people saying, well, that Sam girl said. I could stalk you.
Can you imagine?
It's a video.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback off of what you girls are saying and say everything that you're saying is absolutely 100% true. Plus, they get to work alongside and learn from you girls and have you girls push them too at IMS. So if nothing else, they got a great support system over there. So it's good for y'all. All right, that wraps up our Women's History Month Spotlight. Naomi, Samantha, thank you so much for taking the time for the Beonair Network. We out of here, girls. We out.